What's up, beautiful people? Kirby Hasseman here, trying to deliver you just a little bit more marketing joy. And I'm super excited today because this topic is near and dear to my heart. Appreciation season is upon us. And while it might seem easy, cash is not king when it comes to employee appreciation. Now, don't get me wrong, I like cash, and your employees will tell you they like cash, but it's not the best way to show appreciation for your team this season, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, hey, I hope you're enjoying these videos, and if you are, please feel free to subscribe. If you're listening on the podcast, subscribe there. If you're watching here on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. I hope it provides you value. So, like I said, appreciation season is upon us, and most of the time we focus on customer appreciation, and we should, right? There's a great statistic in business out there that says that 69% of customers who leave you will leave you because of perceived indifference. That's an incredibly scary statistic, and I always say that it's one of those statistics that should be scary, but it should be exciting because you can show appreciation for your customers, and you should. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about employee appreciation, your team appreciation, because if in this season, when it's harder than ever to find incredible talent, if you don't take care of your team, if you don't take care of your employees, then you're going to have to find new people to take care of your customers. So we definitely agree, I'm sure, that we need to show some appreciation for your team members, for your employees. But let me give you 3 reasons why cash is not the best way to go to market on this. And by cash, I mean either cash, check, or gift card, which is sort of the kind of the ways that I see people going. So cash is not always king. And here's why. Number one, it's hard to find a number that will really impact your employee's life. Is it $20? Is it $100? Will that really make a difference in their lives on a daily basis? And if you're giving a bigger number than that, that's fine. But I think then you want to do something in addition, right? So it's really hard to put a number on that will impact their lives. And so in a time when you're trying to make them see that you appreciate them, this is one of those where you get the opportunity to give a check or some cash or a gift card that they go, oh, okay, thanks. And so it's hard to find a number that will actually resonate. Number 2, it shows exactly what they mean to you. And what I mean by that is, I'll tell you a story. Back when my wife and I first got married, when we'd go to weddings, we didn't have very much money. I always say we didn't have a bunch of dollar bills to rub together. And so when we'd go to a wedding, we really struggled and didn't want to actually write a check. We didn't want to say, hey, here's your gift, because they knew exactly what we spent then. We would rather put together a gift basket or do something creative, or back when I was starting video, I'd do a video for them, something that they couldn't put a number on it, but they could see that we cared about them because we'd spent the time to really give thought to their gift. And so when you give that gift card, when you give that check, and that's all that you do, your employees will truly see what you think of them. When you're giving a gift, I'm a big believer in having high perceived value. And what that means is that, hey, that you actually spent $50, but they feel like you spent $100, which means that they feel like that you are really showing appreciation to them. And so that's the second reason that cash isn't the best way to go for employee appreciation. And the third reason, and it to me is the most obvious, is it will be gone and not remembered. One of the reasons, the biggest reasons that cash and gift cards are not great is because they don't mean much. They're not tied to any kind of emotional piece. Whereas, obviously I'm biased, we do branded merch, but a cool piece of branded merch will last for years and could go on to impact your employee's life on a daily basis. What I mean by that is, let's say that someone on your team works outside. If you give them a Carhartt jacket with your logo embroidered on it, they could wear that every day during the colder season, and it will not only mean something, but it will impact them on a daily basis. The same thing is true with a really cool piece of drinkware or a cooler or any number of really nice gifts that don't break the bank. And so this appreciation season, I want to encourage you, cash is not king. So number 1, it's hard to know exactly what number would impact your employee's life. Whereas if you set a budget and could get a really cool gift, it really could impact them on a daily basis. It shows them exactly what they mean to you, whereas you could get something that has a high perceived value where they think that you've spent more than you did. And finally, it will last beyond the day. So many times gift cards or check or cash, they're gone the day that they're spent. And they're spent on maybe frivolous things that don't impact the employee's life. So this appreciation season, I want to encourage you to actually show appreciation and make sure that you have the impact that you actually intend to have. So thank you so much for watching. If these are providing you any value, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, whether you are listening on podcast or on video. And I appreciate it. I'll keep them coming. And thanks so much for watching.